going on, YouTube? GSneakerson24 here. I have a new video for you. I hope you like and subscribe, and here's a little taste of what's to come. Peace. Alright, what is going on, YouTube? I am trying out something new today with creating a little bit of a set in my room. It's going to be a crapshoot, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't even know if this camera has volume, but we'll see. I'm using some new equipment, trying lighting out for the first time, equipment that I got for Christmas from my beautiful girlfriend, Sarah. But yeah, it's gonna try to make this a better looking video for you guys. I think my first try at doing something a little more professional, you know, rather than just winging it outside and in the wind and hope for hope for some good light. The shoe I'm gonna talk to you about today, I'll start off by saying this is a personal grail of mine. It's like the grail. I've been hunting it since it came out. I missed the first time around. I had about 30-40 accounts going for this release. Had every family member trying to get it. And I just struck out. Every possible form of the word, I struck out. And here it is. The Jordan 4 Travis Scott. It is a gorgeous shoe. The color is just stunning. It's the university blue. It's that like Houston Oilers colorway, you know. It says Travis Scott in the tongue. It has his branding on the back, that Cactus Jack branding, and on the back of the tag, which is huge, honestly, because Nike and Jordan don't just put other people's branding, you know, unless they know that it's going to be big, you know. So, yeah, that in itself speaks volumes as to how well Travis Scott is selling in the world today. I just want to talk about real quick about why this shoe, why it means so much to me. I'm, as some of you know, a drug addict. I am going to be clean and sober from all drugs and alcohol, but my drug of choice was opiates. I got addicted when I broke my back, and it slowly transitioned into a huge problem. But I got addicted to opiates in college, and on April 1st of 2020, I will have 4 full years completely removed from all drugs and alcohol. And in the past 2 years, I've actually gone to college, and I have gotten my license to help other people get clean from drugs and alcohol. It's my calling. It's really meant a lot to me. It's close to my heart. And I know that I'm going to be helping people like myself get over a very terrible disease, an epidemic that's sweeping our nation, the whole world for that matter. And when these came out, I was at about a year and a half clean, and I was slowly getting back into my hobby again. I used to collect shoes in high school. Really early on in college, middle school. I always really liked shoes. Iversons were some of my favorite in high school. loved it. Air Forces were huge in my high school. I live in upstate New York. I think all of New York has a Timberland and Air Force fetish. Everybody had Timberlands. Everybody had Air Forces. I was a fan of the mids, all white mids, the one with like the strap that came on the side. Those were my favorite. But I collected in high school, and then as my addiction got worse, I lost my shoes, whether I sold them or got them stolen. A lot of shoes got stolen. A lot of my clothes got stolen. But as I've gotten clean, I was finding myself needing hobbies again. And it started with the Nike Air Victor Cruz Lightbone, and from there it just took off. I fell in love with this again, and I've got more passion now than I did back then. And really, this whole YouTube thing is just about sharing my journey and experiences with all of you, and hopefully you guys get to learn something. I get to share my hobby. Hopefully I get better at this whole process and can learn to edit videos better and really just, put some of my own creative juices out into the world, But yeah, this shoe, I wanted to get it for my 2-year clean anniversary and just couldn't afford it. And then my 3-year came up, and I really, really wanted to. I had the money, but it would have just been financially irresponsible if I had done it, because it was like the whole Christmas season and then coming out of Christmas, trying to like regain the funds back and build them back up. And if I had bought them, it would have like spent every cent I had, and then I wouldn't have been able to keep on making more money, because all the money I've been able to use for the past 2 years has been from selling shoes. And I don't sell very much, but what I do sell I make decent money off of, I don't live in a very big place, so I just get random GRs at my local malls, and they're usually first come, first serve, and I'll just make sure that I'm one of the first ones there, and I'll sell them really quick and just quick flip shoes. But that's basically what's paid for all of the things I've been able to do the last couple of years. It's actually been really nice, because I haven't been able to work because I've just been so deep in school, and getting kind of reacclimated to that, because you got to remember, like, during school this whole time, I'm also getting clean. Like, I'm going to outpatient. The whole first 2 years I was an outpatient, going to groups and having one-on-ones like crazy. So, like, you can't have a life for that first year or two. You're just kind of getting acclimated to the world again. But shoes really brought me out of a funk, It really got me back into the world and put a smile on my face. And these were the first ones to come out that really just like, whew, they meant something. Like, as soon as I saw the colorway on these, man, and I'm a sucker for materials, and the material on these is just, it's the most buttery suede. I mean, if you can see, like, the color change is just so easy. I don't even have to try. You can go in any direction. And the suede is just super buttery. Everywhere on the shoe. The tongue, heel, everywhere. The color on this suede is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is just, it speaks for itself. It really does. Anybody who's in the sneaker community who has seen these in hand, the color, everything about it, the shoe literally does speak for itself. Travis Scott doesn't reinvent the wheel, if you've noticed that. He kind of just takes a classic, he puts good material on it, he might tweak one little thing, like the whole backwards or enlarged swoosh. With these, it's just like the upside-down name on the inside and then putting his Cactus Jack on the back. But other than that, he just uses primo material and puts a really, really good colorway on it. And I think that says a lot, because I think that's even harder to do, I mean, people like Virgil Abloh and Off-White, I mean, he literally rebuilds the shoe. He's built a new type of shoe. His aesthetic is a whole new outlook, right? But I think in a lot of ways, it's even harder to make a shoe look this good with the same old model, like with just using material and color. And he does it. He smashes it. This is just a beautiful shoe. And it's a Jordan 4, which is one of my favorites. Which is a lot of people's favorites. And which I don't understand why it doesn't make much more money, but the ones in the 4s are by far my favorite. And ones bring in tons of money. But 4s don't really, you know? But if you talk to people, people love 4s, which is just weird. It's just weird how they don't resell. But who cares, right? If you're a consumer, you don't really care about resale. If you sell shoes, you do. But yeah, so this shoe just means a whole lot to me. I was able to get this pair. I graduated school like basically at the top of my class, like in the top, very top tier. I graduated with an overall average of above a 3.5, which is like on the president's list. So it's pretty crazy, you know. Like I was literally dead in the back of my mom's car like 4.5 years ago, and here I am today talking to you guys with a killer sneaker collection and planning to help people get clean. My life has just been a total 180, and this is just a symbol of that, you know. This shoe means a whole lot to me. I don't know when I'm going to un-BS it, but Travis's shoes keep on going up and up and up and up and up. The resurgence of the ones making so much money has made these go up again. If you haven't noticed, just since I bought these 2 weeks ago, my size has gone up like $120, $130. I think they're at like $630 now before tax, so like $700 after on StockX. And I got these for like $100 less than that. So I got these for like, I think it was like $520 or $530. And these are going to be well over $1,000. It's going to end up doubling. So, yeah, this is an investment. It's a good one. Would have been nice to get them when they were at like $380. Or for retail, right? But yeah, I'm just super stoked on these. And, you know, it's nice to have this hobby back in my life. Just to have something else to look forward to, you know. It's been a wild ride here the last 4 years, you know, getting my life back together. I've met a lot of really cool people in the sneaker community, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without my girlfriend. She's been an amazing source of compassion and love and friendship, and has just been there through thick and thin. My family, and all the people I've met out there, you know, like on the internet, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you know, all you guys. I've met a lot of really cool people that have helped me get different sneakers, have just shot the shit with me. It's been nice. It's been nice getting back into a hobby where there are still some decent people in the world. There's a lot of there's a lot of jerks in the sneaker community, but you don't have to be one. Remember that. You don't have to be one. You might just help some other kid get into this hobby, you know, and that's kind of what it's all about, isn't it? So, cheers to you guys. I just want to say thank you. And I've got all this new equipment to start making videos a little bit better inside my room. I'm going to start learning how to edit, but I've got lighting in this table, and I'm going to figure out how to make the space better so that these videos can be a little bit better. And I wouldn't have had any of this without my girlfriend. She got me this stuff for Christmas, and I'm just now learning how to use it. It's just been crazy. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really wanted to say. I'm just super happy. I'm super proud of being able to own these. I'm proud of myself. And I want you to start thinking about how you start viewing addiction, because people can change. People can turn their lives around. Addicts just aren't soulless people that rob, steal, and cheat. They've got a sickness and they need help. Mental health is a big problem in addiction, and that's nothing to really, you know, be ashamed of. It's, mental health is something we all need to, make sure that we're in track and keep safe. We need to really build our mental health, everybody. So, if you ever know anybody with addiction problems or mental health issues, don't be afraid to reach out to them. It might just save their life, and you can always leave a comment for me or email me, get a hold of me, and my information is out there if you have any questions. And I hope you like this video, and like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace.